Hi, I'm Rebecca Henderson, and today we celebrate International Women's Day. It is an historic time to be part of Randstad, as we recently appointed 2 females to our executive board, something that I am extremely proud of, and all of you should be as well. Today we've assembled a group of executives from around the world, both female leaders and male leaders, to represent how they're empowering and inspiring women in their divisions and in their organizations. And I hope all of you are going to join us in that celebration today. Never in my wildest dreams, 25 years ago when I was getting started in my career, that I thought I would be on the board of a company such as Randstad, the largest staffing company in the world. But today that's a reality, and I hope that shows what the reality is for everyone in our company, particularly the women that are getting started in their careers and looking for empowerment and inspiration from their leaders. So please join me today in celebrating International Women's Day, and please join me to work with your colleagues to empower and inspire the women in our company.
Yeah, when I think about empowering women, it comes very close to my home. It started with my mother. My mother was a full-time working mom. She was a nurse. So for me as a young boy, coming home, lunch would be waiting, but mom wouldn't be waiting because she was out to work. So that was my early days role model. And yeah, you might also, when I think about my own wife, Mariette, we've been together since we were 18, we joined careers, and you might also say she empowered me to be what I am today. And when I think about Randstad, there's lots of powerful women empowering everybody around them, their candidates, their clients, and also me as their CEO. So yeah, it comes very close.
I've been surrounded by and inspired by amazing women and men throughout my personal and professional life, right from the day I was born, but I know it's not like that for everyone. This has taught me to truly celebrate difference, so I don't see gender, I just see capability. For me, the day we achieve equality is when there are leaders, not female leaders, and there is empowerment for all, not empowerment for women. So female colleagues, speak up, be bold with your ideas, and never be afraid to ask. Let's celebrate the theme of International Women's Day, because the world expects balance, and a gender-balanced world, let's be honest, is a better world. So let's do this.
As an HR leader within a company, diversity is high on my agenda. Not just because we have to do it, but because I strongly believe in the power of diversity and inclusive leadership to drive outperformance of our business. To make sure we create a diverse and inclusive culture within Randstad, one of the first priorities is to support our female colleagues in their personal development. This is to deliver upon a promise to helping them in fulfilling their true potential. For me, it's all about our people, being the competitive advantage.
I'm very proud of what Randstad does to empower women, promotional, the layers we have in our organization, the leadership that we have. We have a business resource group called Wired that empowers women. I love participating in those mentoring programs and supporting individuals as much as we can through that. But for me, mentoring isn't just those moments and those formal occasions, it's every day, every moment, every meeting, every party, anywhere that you are where you see certain behaviors that can be misunderstood. Back in my early days, I was asked to join a business resource group for women in the company I belonged to. It was about 15 years ago, and I said no, because I felt like it was difficult enough to be a woman and you didn't need to come forth and announce it and participate that way. I had a great leader, male, gentleman from Brazil, who informed me that no matter if you embrace it or not, people are watching. They're looking at what you're doing, they're keeping an eye out, they're listening to everything you say, so you can stick your head in the sand and ignore it and move on, or you can embrace it. And thanks to him, I chose very much to embrace it. A year later, I had a baby girl, and now I am a woman, hear me roar kind of support person for empowering every woman. Everything you do every day matters. Everything that you speak about matters. And you owe it to rise up all those other women in order to bring and uplift them to be the best that they can be. Every chance that you get to rise women up, please take it. No matter your gender, no matter the situation, there's always an opportunity. What are you doing to empower a woman?
Today we're going to be talking about empowered women, which is a really easy topic for me. because my entire life I've been surrounded by empowered women. It all started when I was a youngster, and I looked at the women who helped to raise me, to make me into what I am today. Each of them had a sense of empowerment about them in their own unique way. My very first boss in the working world, once I graduated from university, was a woman. And she was a fantastic mentor and a coach and a guide for me to teach me not only about what I needed to do in the workplace, but to teach me how to navigate and to be important, influential, and helpful to others. And that included women, it included other people in the organization, just about anyone. But at the end of the day, that role model that she set was the expectation that I had for every boss, regardless of gender, going forward. Now, this came to life in 2003 for me in bright and shining color. Whenever my wife and I gave birth to our third child, our third of 4 children, who happened to be the only girl of the 4. Today she is a vivacious, engaged, albeit somewhat chatty 15-year-old who has the capability to be whatever she wants to be in this world of ours. I tell her that at least once a week. She repeats that line back to me and lives those values.
As a senior finance professional in a traditional environment with relatively limited diversity, I strive to be a role model for young women who have the ambition to become CFO. With ambition, you can achieve whatever you would like to achieve, regardless of your gender. I enjoy mentoring and supporting young women across the world. My message is always the same. Determine what you really want and dare to speak up. Share your ambitions with your manager. I'm also the mother of 2 amazing girls. I tell them the same. They can be anything they want, go anywhere they would like to go. I will be their biggest supporter. They hold their own future in their own hands.
Hi, I'm Audra Jenkins, Chief Diversity Inclusion Officer for Randstad. I empower women by being the executive sponsor of a Higher Hope program, which helps victims of trafficking, homelessness, and exploitation get back to work. I'm also a mentor, an advocate, a mother, a sister, an aunt, and a friend, and a voice to the voiceless, or any woman that's been told they are less than good enough.
I hope that when someone described as successful, gender doesn't have to be a part of the descriptor. They're just awesome programmers, engineers, leaders, executives for their own merits, and not because of their gender category. Personally, I'm gonna keep having conversations with these talented and ambitious women I've met to stretch their comfort zone, so at the end, they'll be able to say, you know what, I want to do it, I can do it, and I should be allowed to do it.
Hi, my name is G. Kinnear and I'm a Client Services Director for Asia Pacific based out of Singapore. So girls, tell me, how do you feel about mommy being a female leader in the business?
I'm really proud of my mom. She's a female leader. And when I grow up, I also want to be a leader, and she inspires me to be one.
And how about you?
I am very happy for my mother because one day I also want to be a female leader.
My mom tells me all the time how incredibly proud she is of me and what I've achieved so far in my career. So I continue to aspire to empower other women to be female leaders themselves. So, happy International Women's Day!